Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. So today we're going to do a little bit of a different read. This is going to be a love reading, but it's going to be a pick a card love reading, okay? Well, pick a deck. So when you choose your deck, I'm going to give you numbers to the decks and try to make a quick decision with your intuition, because intuition taps fast. Don't take too long to think about it. Whatever one calls to you quick, that's the one that's for you. Okay, so the Healing Light Tarot is going to be deck number 1, group number 1. Light Seers is going to be group number 2, and Rider Waite is going to be group number 3. Okay, so go ahead and pick a number, and we're going to do a love reading for each group. Okay, so we're going to start with group number 1. Number 1, okay? And if you needed more time, you could pause the video, but we're going to go ahead and proceed with the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel, and it'll help you to know when readings are coming up. And if you hit the notifications bell and hit all, you'll get notified when all my new readings come out. Okay, so this is group number 1. Group number 1, and we're going to ask what's going on with your person. On your person's side, what's going on your side, and kind of like what outcomes can be expected in the near future. So this is for group number 1. What is going on with the person on the mind of group number 1? Group number 1's person. Number 1's person. Okay. Number 1's person. Number 1's person. Way too many cards. Okay, 10 of Swords stayed upright, so we're going to receive that card. Let's see what's going on with your person. I'd like some clarity on the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, and I'd like some clarity. Yo, why are these cards just flying the hell out? Okay, let's see. Okay, Queen of Pentacles stayed upright, so okay. Let me just get the feeling of what's going on here. I feel like your person, they feel a lot of love and joy about you, but they might have a tendency to be in a lack mindset, like that kind of person who thinks things are always going wrong. But I think with the World card clarifying, so they might be in this tendency, they might look at you and see like, damn, I really like that person. Like they would like to just jump into joy with you. Yeah, because this is like the focus of, this is sort of like at the heart of what your person's feeling. So their feelings about you, there's a lot of water pouring out of these cups. There's a lot of joy coming out of these cups. 3 of Cups is joy, and it's joy to do with love, right? So I think this person feels a lot of happiness around you, but it just looks like with this 5 of Pentacles and this 10 of Swords, they might have a lot of self-defeating thoughts that go on, right? But because the World card is clarifying this card, this is just so illuminated up here. And so what's going on this card? The 5 of Pentacles talks about a person or people who they're struggling, they're broken, but they have support right up here in this window, yeah? And they're just failing to look at it. But I think with this World card here, that they might be having that sort of opening to be able to start to see. So maybe they're finding the ability to move out of these sort of self-defeating ways of thinking. But it's pretty strong for them, what goes on with this person. They might have been through some experiences that really hurt them in the past, so that might be why they kind of look at things through this lack mindset. They might just have an expectation that things will go wrong. To me, this card is like the complainer card, but it's nice to see it moving out into the world, because the world is just like the top of the tarot. It's like the strongest, and this is major arcana, right? So this is sort of almost like saying destined path, like it's this person's destined path to shift into a way of being able to see the pentacles, to be able to see the support around them. So, you know, your person might be going through a transition out of this way of thinking. So whatever happened to your person, I feel like when they're around you, this joy they feel is because they feel warm and nurtured. I feel like you make this person feel safe. Queen of Pentacles is just a very nurturing queen. Like, see, she's a mother, she's pregnant. She has like a tree growing out of her head. And to me, this card just comes with a lot of warmth. So I think that this is the aspect that you bring to this person. So just be aware if that's how your person's kind of showing up, like that you can feel a connection, but maybe they're not quite presenting the way that you would like them to, that they've got a lot going on under the surface, and you will have to see if like this is the kind of person that you can deal with. You know, this is tough energy to deal with. This is not always the easiest baggage to deal with in another person. So let's see where the cards are going. What's going on with group number one on their side? What's going on your side, group number one? You're just ready. You're ready to dive into it head first. I think you're worried about getting your heart broken. What's going on group number one's side? Yeah, so maybe because of like that you can see this kind of, maybe your person has told you some things about their life, right? And so maybe you are a little afraid, because maybe you're afraid that this person won't be able to transition out of whatever like darkness they're dealing with. I don't know, when I see this card and this card, I just see like the darkness. But again, they have nice cards clarifying. So I think that this person senses that you bring, yeah, some comfort to that, whatever this Ten of Swords is. But I think that you have fear. Like you want to dive into it with this person, but you're afraid to get your heart broken. Let's face it, you've probably had your own bad experiences in love, like everyone. So I feel like you want to offer this person love, but you're like a little bit hesitant. So where you want to dive in, you're not necessarily just like diving in. I feel like you're trying to find out more. And I think that that's really smart. That's a smart thing to do, you know, especially if you see, I don't want to say red flags, because I hate looking at people's pain like red flags, but you know, that's a word we use in our culture for it. So I think that you just got some fear there, and you're not really that sure. It's like, you know, you have some love for this person, you know that you feel love about this person that makes you just want to like throw caution to the wind and dive in, but not, it's like you're not also ready to kind of show up all the way and like, boom, here's all my love. But you're looking at your cup of love like, maybe I want to offer this to this person. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen with the mutual energy in this connection. Going to happen with the mutual energy? What's going to happen with this connection in the near future? When I say near future, I don't know, it could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months. I think that in the near future, it might move slow, yeah, because I think that your mutual energy both is like a little bit stuck. Maybe you're both in fear a little bit. But I think some things are going to come to the light. I think you guys are going to talk about some whatever all this is going on, your fears, their fears. Hopefully you'll talk about it. The moon card is things coming to the light, things that have been like covered that are coming to the light. So just get a clarifier on this moon card. Yep. So there's going to be some balance brought to the situation. Queen of Wands, you know, it's like in some decks she shows up as kind of like someone who's like putting a smile on for a show, but I don't really see that in this deck. I feel like she's just like, see how many hands she has? I just feel like she's an ecstatic queen in this deck. So I feel like you guys are going to express some passion to each other. I feel like you're going to talk about your feelings and your fears and things like that in the upcoming future, yeah. And hopefully it's going to help you get past this stuck energy where you both can't really see the way. And maybe this card is also saying like express some of your vulnerability to find the balance. Maybe if you open up and give a little bit of vulnerability about your fears, not in a blaming way, but in a very like keep it in the eye way when you talk to people about the feelings that you're going through. It always like helps the other person open up if you keep it in the I'm feeling A, B, C, and D, yeah. It makes it a lot safer for the other person to open up and share. But I think if you're able to do that in an effective way with each other, that you'll find some balance. And I think that things are slowly going to start to turn in your favor. I think that there's love on both sides, yeah. But, you know, there's just some stuff to work out, and you have to decide, is this stuff too deep for you to deal with? I think that this person is going to be able to have a shift, yeah. And I think that you're part of what is helping them to make that shift, because I think that they find you to be nurturing and warm and safe. Okay, right, so that's the love reading for group number 1. Let's see. Okay, group number 2. This is, sorry about that. This is the Light Seers deck. This is the prettiest deck to do love readings with. Okay, so this is for group number 2. If you chose group number 2, this is your reading. Group number 2, what's going on with group number 2 person? What's going on with your person, group number 2? Number 2, what's going on with group number 2's person? Okay. I watch another tarot reader. I'm obsessed with tarot also, like, you know, of course. And I have a few tarot readers that I really love. And there's one that like made me see this card in a way I can't unsee it. He calls him like the guy who's showing up with drugstore roses. So it's like a little corny, a little cheesy, not super well done, but he's trying. This knight is trying. He is trying. He is putting forth some effort with his little untied Converse. I don't know if you can see this card, but yeah, the imagery on these cards is fun. Okay. Knight of Cups can be a little slow moving. He's not stuck. But he can be a little slow to move, but he's got a big old cup of love in a lot of decks. Yeah, so what's going on your person's side? They see you like the sunshine. You're just like, yeah, you're like, they light up when they see you. Yeah, and they're feeling some very romantic feelings about you, albeit possibly slowly, and they see the potential. Whenever I see this card, it's got like infinity running through it, and although this this card speaks about like gift giving, receiving a gift, receiving money, when it comes up in a love reading, I always intuit from this card like an equal give and take. It's just swirling between both hands. So I think that your person sees some balance with you. I think that they see they like the way you show up in this connection, and I think they like the way that they're showing up in this connection. So they might be a slow mover, and but I think this connection is making them feel in their feels, and I think they're digging it, you know, with the Sun card here. This is really beautiful. So what's going on your side? Group number 2. Group number 2. Group number 2. I want to be in group number 2. Well, let's see. Let's see what the rest of the cards say before I decide which group I want to be on the bandwagon with. I'm just kidding. I'm abstaining from romance. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, group number 2. This is like an intense connection here. I think that's why the 6 of Pentacles is here, and why it's showing out as equal give and take balance. This is a soulmate card, yeah, the Lovers. Sometimes it talks about a choice, but that's not how it's showing up here at all. This is showing up as you're like, do you feel like this person is your soulmate, your divine partner? Let's see what other cards come up on your side. Yep. So you might be talking about this person a lot with your friends. Yeah, you might be like this is what we do, right? When we're like, when we meet someone who just like dings all the bells and whistles, we start talking about it with our friends and giving feedback, and if our friends are giving us stank face, we just want to punch them in the throat about it, right? Anyway, I feel like this person just sparks you up. I think you spark each other up. I think you just feel warmth, you feel familiarity with this person, you feel like you've known this person before, and I think that you're talking about it. You are talking about it probably non-stop. People are probably sick of hearing you talk about this connection. Yeah. Let's see. This card to me, 7 of Pentacles, is about planting seeds and growing roots. So I think that you see it with this person. You see, like, you want to set down roots with this person. You want to grow with this person because you see this person as like your divine partner. Okay, let's look at near future. Please let the cards be good. We could use a happy love reading. Well, we'll take what's real, yeah? Okay. Hierophant. don't know, are you both like a little bit on the spiritual side? I see this card as like elevation, and it's right on top of the Lovers card, so I just feel like y'all are walking up these stairs to a higher level. I feel like because you both want this, you're both manifesting this, yeah? And maybe you've both had like a long journey with love, and you might both be in this energy of like, I'm like tired, but hang on. It's got a little throat tickle. Yeah, like, it's like you've both been on a long journey. I don't think with each other. I think this has been like a long journey for both of you in terms of like having a, well, there's not swords here or anything to indicate like a lot of past pain, but I just think it's been a long journey to find somebody who feels like this for both of you. But I feel like you're almost at completion. Yeah, you're almost at the top of these stairs. I feel like I don't see any barriers here. I don't see anything standing in the way. I just, for this group number 2, it just looks like flowing connection, right up those stairs, like into the light, you know? Like it's just beautiful, yeah? And even though this girl looks tired, it's like she's been on a long journey, but she's almost there, you know? And she's made it in one piece. She looks pretty good for the journey she's been on. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, where maybe you guys have both been traveling this really long road to like find this thing. It looks really beautiful, you know? I think you're at the end of the journey. You're almost at the end of the journey. And I feel like you both feel like you're just arriving home. This person feels like they're arriving at their sunshine, their equality, their balance. You feel like you're arriving at home to your divine partner, and you're ready to grow roots. Yeah, so this just looks really beautiful. And I think that you're both on a level like putting enough positive energy into it that you're creating a positive, because we really manifest what we're focused on, yeah? And I feel like what y'all are both focused on with this Magician here is a positive outcome. So I think that's what you're heading towards on this stairway, is positive outcome. So that's what the near future looks like for group number 2. So yay, group number 2. Okay, group number 3. Group number 3. We're gonna look at what's going on with your person. Well, I mean, right off the bat, what calls to my attention at the cut is Ace of Cups and the marriage card, the celebration card. But let's see where the reading goes. That's just like an initial tap in. Victory. Ace of Cups again. Okay, group number 3. What's going on with your person? What's going on with your person, group number 3? There's a lot of elements and dynamics to relationships. So when I see the tap in at the beginning of the shuffle, it's like those could be some of the elements that are going on in the relationship, but we need to do the read to kind of get the full picture of what's happening for group number 3. What's happening with your person, group number 3? There's also some burdens in there. 8 of Cups, walking away. Let's see what's going on for group number 3's person in love. What's going on the side of group number 3's person? Too many. We're gonna take the initial card that came out. Okay. Okay, group number 3, how would you like to receive? I need some more clarity on this Seven of Swords. What's going on with group number 3's person? I don't know, group number 3. Do you get a little shady vibe from your person sometimes? You know, I want to come out here and make it all fluffy and beautiful, but sometimes that's just not what's coming through in the cards. Can we have a little bit more clarity on this first row? So I feel like the person that you're dealing with, I don't know. It's like these cards are coming together with like a little bit of player energy. I feel like this guy is like working out his plan here, to like how he's gonna get away with doing what he wants to do. I feel like this is a person who is dreamy, not always grounded in reality when it comes to choices. So caution with this person. I feel like this person might have a little tendency to sabotage their joy with this type of energy. Because see, this guy, he's sneaking away from the camp, but he's leaving 2 swords behind. He's tiptoeing away, but he's looking back at those swords. So to me, in this read, this comes up as like somebody with 1 foot in and 1 foot out who's trying to get away with something. Sometimes this card is about someone who wants to say something, but they don't know how to say it, or like they're holding back things that they want to say. But this, coming up with this card, is almost like this person has options. Like is this person tend to be like a little bit dreamy and delusional sometimes, and maybe that causes them to like sabotage things that are going on. I don't know, you know your story, but that's the sort of energy that's happening here with these cards. And usually this guy to me looks like a guy who's putting the work in, but when I follow it into this line, it's just almost like he's skilled at BS, like pulling the wool over people's eyes. So but it's possible that this person might be this way because they've been through some stuff. But it's like, so with this wish fulfillment card here and this 3 of Cups, I almost feel like this person wants to be in the joy. Like they want to have something solid, but they may just not know what the hell they're doing. They may not know how to navigate. They may not just have a good toolbox about like how to navigate in love and how to deal with people. Like this is very self-imposed bondage, but also sometimes for me is like self-sabotaging energy. So maybe this person like is like too dreamy about thinking that they can like play here and there. I don't know, I'm just getting heavy player energy off of this. So hopefully you're not dealing with someone who's in that energy. I don't know if you're interpreting what this means to you in a different way. You know your person, right? Group number 3. So I don't know, like where I want to say there's potential here for joy and wish fulfillment. There's a lot going on under the surface with your person. So I would say use caution. Use caution with this person. Find out more. Get more information about this person before you just put yourself out there all the way. Okay, what's going on your side? What are you thinking and feeling towards this connection? You know, and I'm not trying to say that this person is a bad person, right? That there is no real like black or white or good or bad. Like we're all functioning on baggage from whatever our pasts are, and it doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just like some people are more elevated on the journey and knowing how to navigate in relationships, and this person just may like have some healing to do before they can show up in a more transparent type of energy. in a less self-sabotaging energy. But I'm telling you, like, where love shows up for this person, I feel like they have a tendency to sabotage it. Sort of like, have you ever met someone that's like too smart for their own good, but they're smart for bullshit? Like, that's almost like what's coming out here to me. That this person is really intelligent, but they're using their intelligence to, like, I don't know. All right, let's look at your energy. So I feel like this can be read in so many ways, but the tap in that I got is that you're kind of feeling balanced in your life, like, or you were feeling kind of balanced in your life when this person came along, and you're curious about this person. It's like you're looking at this person, you feel some feels about this person, yeah, and you might be having the desire to act impulsively when it comes to this person. And sometimes, like, people who navigate in this way can, like, I want to say, like, love bomb people and, like, really entice you in to behave impulsively, and dive into things. So caution. Don't get too impulsive when you're dealing with someone who is possibly has these type of tendencies. And if you don't feel this energy at all on your person, like, then this is not your reading, yeah. But if your intuition is like already picking up on these things, then okay. Then if this is resonating, then okay, then the caution is there for you. And this guy always reads as impulsive to me, like someone who's like charging full steam ahead towards something. And this page is curious about passion. Like, this page is like feeling a little passionate. He's like checking it out. Like, but I feel like when you met this person, you were in a fairly balanced place in your life. Like, you were feeling pretty good in your life. Because I don't think you see this person as the world, as like this fully four-cornered, balanced person. I don't get that that's your sense about them. I get that, like, this is sort of your energy when you showed up to this connection. But you're curious. This person made you curious. You're feeling some passion, yeah. And you're thinking, like, do I want to just ride straight towards this person? Like, there's something in you, yeah. So exercise caution. Where is this connection going in the near future? Where is this connection going in the near future? For group number 3, where is this connection going in the near future? Yeah, you know, group number 3, I don't know. I don't know. I hate it when I watch a tarot read and the reader just like tells me that who I'm not dealing with, or like who I'm dealing with is possibly not gonna have the best outcome. But usually when I hear it and I don't want to hear it, it's because I can feel it on an intuitive level. So there's a lot of worry here. This card speaks about defeat, but let me see. What's bridging these two cards? Too many. Yeah, I knew. You know what? It's so funny. I knew this card wanted to come out, but I'm going to shuffle and we'll just see what else comes out. Because like something in my brain says, walk away, walk away, walk away, protect yourself. One more shuffle, please. Why is the High Priestess here? Group number 3. Why is High Priestess here in the upcoming future? Talk to your friends about what's going on. See, I feel like this is saying, talk to your friends, There's worry in the future in this connection. There's defeat in the future in this connection. I feel like you have a new beginning with somebody else coming in. This card, this sword, Ace of Swords, it feels like nothing to do with this. And this High Priestess for me feels like you. Like that you need to get in your High Priestess mode. Get control. Get back here where you were feeling balanced in your elements. Use what you have within you. Get back into this, because I think that you have a new offer coming in from outside of this sphere with this person. New communication with somebody, someone different. This is someone different. This is not attached to your person's energy at all. Talk to your friends about what's going on. Whatever your intuitive hit is, your friends will give you feedback, and talk to your friends that you trust, because they will give you, talk to people who will give you unbiased feedback. We all know, we all have someone in our life like that we can talk to, and we know that they're not going to give us advice that they're attached to in any way. They're going to give us advice that's really going to support us being in our highest self, right? So seek that out, whoever it is in your life that you trust, and talk openly and honestly about what you feel about this connection, and see if they're not also saying like, I don't see this as a good option for your future. Don't be impulsive. Simmer down, settle back, because look, you have some new beginning in communication over here, and this sword looks really clean and really clear and really concise, which is very different energy from this Seven of Swords energy. Okay, group number 3. So that is my takeaway. This might not be a person who's coming from a place of transparency. They express a lot of love, but they also really know how to sabotage connections when they get into it, because they do this like bullshit energy up here. I'm sorry about the words. I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for cursing in my video, but it's probably gonna happen. All right, group number 3, stay open to whatever this is over here. There's something new and fresh and clean and clear communication coming in for you. That is a whole different energy than this over here. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave feedback in the comments. I'd definitely like to know what kind of readings you guys are vibing with more, and I'm willing to do different kind of readings based on what people want. Sometimes though I need to do readings that I'm like called to do, that's like coming through in the energy. So yeah, there's that part about it too. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell, we already said that, so that you can know when new videos are coming out. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and please stay blessed.